So it's funny how God can speak to you through whatever. I mean, because it's just think about it. He was able to speak to people through rocks. So I'm quite sure he can speak to you through some music, through a show or whatever, through a friend. So I'm on the Stairmaster. Yes, I do work out. And you need to stop laughing about that. I do get on that Stairmaster for about 15, 30 minutes. 30 minutes is my goal. And I'm listening to the great philosophers play a circle, feature Lil Wayne. Of course, there's one thing telling me I shouldn't be listening to that because you got to be careful what you feed yourself. But then I'm listening to the encouragement that's in that. Lil Wayne was talking about, I never ran from somebody, and I'm dang sure ain't gonna start today, or today's gonna be the day I start running. I dang sure won't be running today. He didn't say it like that. He said he said something else. But I started thinking about how often I've done try to run from a lot of stuff. But I'm so thankful I stood firm, as they would say, 10 toes down. See, look, in the projects, when I grew up in the projects, I don't know what they call it nowadays, because there's no more projects in the sense I don't think there are some, but the inner city, the hood, whatever. Growing up, there's two things you don't want to be doing. Number one being snitching. You don't want to snitch. Now, today I might snitch on you because I'm keeping myself out of trouble. I'm not by the street laws. I'm not by the street law, but you don't want to be known as a snitch. Number two, though, which is very, very critical, you don't want to be a person that runs. If you believe what I'm saying, or if that makes sense to you, drop a comment down there and say facts. You don't want to be known as a snitch. You don't want to be known as a person that runs. I ain't never ran from nothing. I'm so thankful that I've been able to stand 10 toes down, as he would say, on things in life where I never ran from nothing. I ain't never ran from the police. I ain't never ran from a whooping from my mama. Hey, I got to hold it down. But that's the good thing about life, though. And that's important in life, that you don't run. See, when you run, you're a person of fear. You're running because you want to run from something that you're afraid is going to happen. And you come to find out that thing wasn't as bad as you thought it was. Your bank account may not look the way you want it, and you thought it was bad, so you hide from it. You don't want to look at it. You run from it. I've been there too. And you look at, oh, my account better than I thought it was. I didn't want to finish school. The next thing you know, you finish school and say, man, that wasn't as hard as I thought. That relationship that you're in, or that you actually trying to run from and don't want to be a part of no more, you stick through it and find out, I'm so glad I did that. There may be some things you may need to get away from, but you're not running from it. So go throughout life, think about it today. Think about those things that you actually try to run from, and see how beneficial it would be if you stand firm and say, I'm tired of running. I'm not running no more. I'm done with that. I'm going to stand 10 toes down. I'm going to handle my business and get it done. And when it's all said and done, you can be able to look at that. Remember, we talked about this before.